So what's up guys, it's me Shashkal, I'm back with another video.
Poor quality. Where are you shooting? The underworld? This video sucks. This is shot in such low res. Sucks to look at. Wait, you like don't have.
Alright. Just wait for a second. How about now?
Way better. Phew. Now it's watchable.
Nice, man.
New camera. Wow.
It's nothing else, just the lighting. So many people experience a lot of fluctuations with the quality of their video. And let me tell you something. The quality of your video depends equally on both the clarity of your camera as well as the proper lighting. So many people find that their footage is really crummy at places and really crisp at places. And this is mostly because of the importance of lighting. Your footage equally relies on the quality of your camera as well as good lighting at the same time. Without good lighting, your footage does not look cool. But good lighting actually solves a lot of problems for crummy cameras. And if you have a place with good lighting and kind of like a mediocre camera, that's more than enough. And lighting plays a big role in how you're actually like seen overall throughout the video. And you might have already seen it right now. Now the question is, what sort of lighting? Or why is it even making my footage better? Let me explain. So, lighting in general, as in like in your houses, the kind of lights that you might have are these kind of ceiling lights, which are often not enough. And while if you're in place or like if you're on site, you already know that I look far better than I look on the camera, and that's because of our eyes. But the thing is that you can't really portray what your eye sees on your camera, and that is a big disadvantage, but this is what we can do for the best. This is one of the disadvantages of using those kind of stuff. While you might notice like a lot of other people actually have good lighting on their own without having to like bring up these big heavy softboxes. And that is mostly because of the use of diffuser lights. So these ceiling diffuser lights are like placed all the way around their studio, and they just don't act as a good light source, but also as the fact that they trap sound, and therefore like there's no reflecting of noise, and you won't have to deal with this echo either. But sadly, I'm not one of those people, and the best I can actually do right now is this softbox right here. And many people might see my setup and think that I'm kind of like a big video producer or something. Let me tell you something. This is not that big of a setup, except for the camera at least. But the thing is that this is something that's adequate for me because of the fact that I'm living in such a room. And this is not a big room. That's the problem. And that's the problem that I only have one softbox, and because of the fact that I can't place another one. And that's a big disadvantage for me, but your mileage may vary. Now, softboxes are really helpful for a lot of reasons, mostly because of the fact that ceiling lights are just downward faced and do not have like a bigger surface area of giving out light. While softboxes on the other hand have this big white mesh on the front that actually like increases the surface area of a normal light bulb or a CFL bulb. And that is the biggest specialty of using a softbox, and therefore like when that light hits your face gets illuminated, and therefore like there's no like ugly dark areas which is actually getting crushed by the camera, and therefore like you can see it way more better. But there are a lot of disadvantages with the softbox. First up, it's a little tricky to actually set up and takes a lot of time. Secondly, like when you're actually facing the camera, it can be a little harsh on your eyes and you have to start getting used to it, like me, because this thing isn't that soft. It's just soft on the face, but rather not soft on my eyes. So you have to take care of that. And also the fact that the tripod, the softbox, all of this just accumulates more space, and therefore like when you're in a crowded place or something, you'd be better off with a vlogging stick that has a small softbox built into it. Now, you might have seen my previous videos which were actually taken in this particular studio right here, and I've learned it the hard way that lighting is everything, and just with some amount of lighting, my quality has improved a lot. And so like if you think that your quality is really bad, try changing out the location where like the light is actually facing on yours, but not the backlight. And now mind that this is actually a window, and therefore like I don't shoot during the days, mostly because of the fact that there's backlight. And if something's backlit, it's not really that good, mostly because like the light is gonna fall on the camera rather than your face, and therefore the light should always be facing on your face or your subject. Another thing is that if you're someone who doesn't want to spend any money on lighting and you think lighting is something that you should get for free because you have light everywhere, I'll give you a little bit of a handyman tip over here. So you might have seen a lot of shots or a lot of videos from this angle right here, and you can already see like how well lit it is. And this is mostly because of the biggest and the best softbox that I always use over here. These softboxes right here. So they're not actually softboxes, but rather just like big and blank windows, and therefore like because windows allow sunlight very easily, and this is like a more larger surface area than the harsh sunlight that actually falls on you. And mind that natural light is really good as well, but the thing is that this spreads it more evenly and actually like gives an even look on my face. But the sad part is that I can only shoot during the day, I cannot shoot during the night over here. So it's kind of like routines where I actually shoot during the day over here, and during the night I shoot over there because like it's backlit over there. So this is like a very easy setup as well. So you just put your tripod over here. But the disadvantage is that first up, it's a little wonky to actually set up your tripod on a window, and it takes a lot of finicking. Secondly, like I have to like clean the bed so much because this is my bedroom where I sleep. Not cool to shoot in a bedroom. And also the fact that when your neighbors see you like this, it's kind of like a weird and not so talkable situation. So it's depending upon you. But the thing is that this is really good for people who want to take full advantage of the sunlight, and you don't want to pay so much for soft boxes or whatever, jig max. So there we go, that's everything about lighting, and I think this might have been a little bit short, mostly because like I wanted these videos to be a little bit shorter. So thank you guys for watching this video, comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Until then, this is yours truly, Shreyas Kalyan.